March the 28th, and just coming to you with a regular Stitchy update. I know I didn't film anything this weekend, and that's because Saturday Andy was home most of the day. He had to go. He had to call out of work and go to the urgent care. Sorry. He woke up like not feeling that great when it was time for him to get up to go to work, and so he decided he needed to call out of work, and he went back to sleep for a few hours until Instacart urgent care opened up, and then he took himself to urgent care. He was okay for the most part, but he is going to have to go on blood pressure medicine. They ran some tests and sent his blood work off to be tested to make sure. And they also told him that he couldn't go back to work until today. So he was off all day yesterday, obviously, but we had gotten a new car seat for him, for his Jeep. So that ended up getting installed. And so since he had that, I went out and did Instacart probably most of the day, and he was able to kind of take Abby out, and they went to a couple of stores and had a good little time, kind of a daddy-daughter day, till she started getting tired. He decided it was probably best to come on home. But I was out kind of late. I know I was out late after like 7:30-ish. And I think it was probably about 8 o'clock by the time I got home. So I didn't have a chance to really work on much this weekend. But I did have a notion for a new start. So I did start something Saturday. And if you've been following along, if you watched my last video, then you know the patterns that I just got in from Carriage house samplings. And you heard me talk about how I had kind of a brain worm at 2 a.m. one morning that I wanted a multiplication table cross stitch pattern. So with that information, I did go ahead and start. Which of the two did I start? I started just the multiplication table. Couldn't help myself. I just thought it was so pretty. So it does call for it's charted for either MPI silks or DMC, but I wanted it to be something a little bit more special. So I went digging through my fancy floss stash. Sorry, just trying to fall off here. I did go digging through my fancy floss stash, and I chose some colors. Sorry. That kind of goes with the called for. So obviously this one is just white. I'm using black licorice for the black. It's just straight black. Which I think I might need to go and get another skein. So, and then these two are for 924, 926 DMCs, and then 610. This is supposed to be like 610, and then white. So that's my colors that I'm using. And I started this on a 36 count. Fabrics by Stephanie in Caramel Macchiato, which has kind of a peachy kind of gold color to it, which I love. I love the way this just pops on this fabric, and those blues are going to be absolutely gorgeous on this fabric. Let me retrieve them for you. These blues are just going to pop on this fabric. It's hard to tell, but they're going to be so pretty. So, yeah, this was my start. And I'm still working on it. I'm still kind of in the headspace where I want to keep working on it. So I'm going to keep working on it. I'm going to try to fit it in with my Loughbro stuff. So that was my new start. And I do have spaces on my Loughbro boards for allowing myself to work on any whip of my choice. And if that pertains to a new start, then I'm going to count it. The only other thing I've worked on this past weekend is I did work a little bit on Barson Loughbro, and I'll show you her real quick. It's Barson Loughbro by Plum Street Samplers. And I got some more of the stem done on that flower. That's literally all I got done. Or did I show you this already? I thought maybe I might have shown you this already. I think I might have shown you this at the end of the last video, but that's where my progress is on her. But that's all I worked on this weekend. I didn't work at all on kitty litter, which I need to, because I know if I just push myself a little bit, I know I can put my nose to the grindstone and get those last 300 something stitches done. And on the subject of Loughbro, you're probably hearing my washing machine. On the subject of Loughbro, the first thing is Jessie Marie did call the numbers for April, and those numbers correspond to Dove of Peace, which I've had to kind of reduce my goal on a lot of the projects that I have on my Loughbro boards. Dove of Peace is one. My original goal on it was 1,000 stitches, and I've had to drop that down to 500 stitches. And Garden Square, that's a small design, and my goal on it is to finish. That shouldn't be too much of a stretch to just go ahead and finish that up. And my other board is Chester, which was another one that I had a goal to finish 1,000 stitches. I had a goal of 1,000 stitches on him. And Watery Tart. And my goal on that one was to finish completely. That's still going to be the goal. That's one of those projects where I just have to buckle down and do it, because after so long I could kind of start getting a little bit bored of it. But I am going to try to finish Watery Tart. And did I mention my original goal in Chester was 1,000 stitches, and I dropped it down to 500. So yeah. I still haven't chosen which project is going to be the double down whip for the month. But I will probably insert that after this clip, so y'all can see which one of those. It's literally only going to be between Chester and Dove of Peace. And each one of those, the original goal was 1,000, and my new goal was cut in half. So my double down whip is going to be back up to the original goal of 1,000 stitches on one of those. So we'll see. Yeah. But that's all I really got for y'all. When I went out yesterday, I did some Instacart, and I did return those shirts that y'all saw me show at the end of my last update. All three of those I took back, because the long sleeve ones, they were just too tight, like up in here in the arms and up in here, and I couldn't deal. I can't. And then the gray short sleeve one, it probably would have been fine, except for the fact that it had slits up each side, like halfway up the shirt. And I was like, can I deal with this? Like, I mean, is this something I can wear, I can deal with? And when I did this, no. So that one got took back as well, in addition to 2 of the shirts from the previous haul. I did pick out Abby's a few things. I got her 2 long sleeve shirts, 2 short sleeve shirts, a cute little pink hoodie jacket that has like butterflies all over it, and a pair of like blue canvas shoes. They're navy blue with like the white around the bottom, and then they have like little different colored stars all over them. They're super cute. Stuff for near future, but not right now, as I've been doing. So nothing much to sell. I'm gonna try to cut back a little bit on the day-to-day life stuff, because I feel like, especially these last couple of videos, I put a little bit too much into it. But I've even actually considered maybe just going back to doing a weekly sit-down stitching update. But maybe some of y'all like the day-to-day stuff. It's just something good to stitch to, where you don't have to keep looking up. But there are other people that probably just want the stitching. So, and maybe a possibility is I do the sit-down update once a week, but then occasionally maybe I can post videos of like a week in the life or something, you know. But we'll see. Just let me know what your thoughts on it is, and because I feel like I am putting a little bit too much day-to-day stuff in there and not enough stitching. So I know something may end up having to get changed. So, but that's all I got for y'all right now. And you'll be home here shortly, and I still want to get a couple things done before he gets home. So until I see y'all again later, bye for now. Hello. It's Tuesday, the 29th, and I just stopped by the stitching frame because I got an email Friday or Saturday that they had received in my last chart that I had pre-ordered from Market. So I wanted to come by and pick that up. And it looks different than they made it look on the website. So this is the Kesslin's Elegant Alphabet. It's still pretty, don't get me wrong, but the website made it look like it was all black or like really dark colors. And I'll still probably do it all in dark colors. But they call for doing it on Ancient 28 count Pictureless Plus, Gloriana's Elizabeth Green, Bluegrass, and Slate Blue. Like I said, I'll probably still do it in the dark colors, like mostly black if I can. So I picked that up, and then while I was here, I went ahead and picked up another General Arts black licorice for the multiplication table that I'm working on. I was good, y'all. I've spent so much at the stitching frame last time I was here, like in the last couple of trips, that I don't need anything else. I was good. I controlled myself this time. So, but I got to go. I'm in Rock Hill right now. Obviously, I'm still outside the stitching frame. But I've got to go to Gastonia, and hopefully the shop will be open, because I went by there Sunday and it didn't look like they were open. But I need to go by a shop in Gastonia to try to pick up my Wish orders. So fingers crossed they're open. So, but yeah, that's it for now, and I will be back and talk at y'all later. Bye. Wish orders picked up. I am on my way back into Clover. I was going to go ahead and go to the grocery store, which I am going to do. But I wasn't really looking to pick up any Instacart. But me being me, I kept the Instacart app open just in case something small and quick came up. And since I'm on my way back into Clover anyway, an order came up for the Dollar Tree down here, and it's for 4 pieces of one item, 4 pregnancy tests, y'all, and it's going about a mile or a mile and a half away from the store. So I thought, that's quick and easy. As long as the store actually has the items and they have all 4 of the items, it should be good to go. Should be quick, easy, and then I can be on my way. Because literally the dollar store is right next to Food Lion. So basically I go to the dollar store, get their items, go deliver them, and then come right back to that same spot to go to the grocery store. So yeah, it's a few dollars extra that a few extra dollars. So my grocery list this week is not a lot of recipe items because I had 5 holdovers from these last couple of weeks that I still have ingredients for and I still can make, that I'm going to make this week. So I really only need to get like a few items literally for like 2 dinners, and it's not even that many items. It's like, I think I need to get maybe 1 or 2 pounds of ground beef, a small pack of boneless, skinless chicken breasts, and maybe 2 or 3 or 4 other items in addition to that. That's it. But the non-recipe list is about 4 times as long as the recipe item list. So, it's gonna be just some things that I'm looking for that I need to get, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do a grocery haul for y'all when I get home. I'm not really, hadn't really planned on doing a grocery haul. But we'll see. We'll see how the tide rolls afterwards. So, but I guess I could probably try to do a wish haul for y'all. Maybe. Would y'all like that? Would y'all like a wish haul? I can do a wish haul because I had 2 separate orders. Because I ordered a few things and then I hit checkout and I had them sent to this business, and then immediately right after that I placed another order and had it sent to that same business. So there's like a bigger package and then a smaller package. Oh my Jesus, people are slow. But I'll try to do a wish haul for y'all later on if I can. If it's not today, it'll be tomorrow. So, but that's all I got for y'all for today. If you don't see me doing a grocery haul, then that'll probably conclude my updates for today. So, until I see you guys whenever next time might be, bye for now. Hello again. It is me again. It is Thursday, the 31st. And it's a little bit after 5 in the evening, about a quarter after 5. And I'm just on my way to pick us up a couple of fish plates. Because, again, I didn't feel like cooking. Because out of everything, Andy's stomach hasn't been feeling great today. He's still, I think what it is, he's still having reactions to this blood pressure medicine that he's just started on this week. And, so he didn't feel that great today. So, this video is probably going to be a little bit shorter, just because there's not going to be very many updates in it. I will give y'all another update tomorrow to kind of round out the week. But all in all, it probably won't be as long as my videos have been. Truth be told, y'all, that one project, kitty litter, it's really, it's starting to take a toll on my stitchy bug. Whereas, I know that I need to work on it. I'm trying to push myself to work on it, to finish my goal on it. And I'm so close. I'm literally at this point, less than 200 stitches away from my goal. But it's I'm done working on it. I don't find it enjoyable right now. And it's hard to count stitches when there's so many color changes in it. But it's just, I'm not good at counting stitches anyway, y'all. That's why I don't do it that often. But it's just that one project is really, it's affecting my whole stitchy bug, y'all. But I did manage to get a little bit done on it yesterday morning. And then I thought I wasn't going to be able to get any more stitching done yesterday. Because by the end of the night, I really was pretty tired. And I was going to try to get more done on kitty litter last night, but I just didn't feel like it. So then about 11:30 p.m., I picked up in Barson Loughbro and did a little bit on her. So, and I had so much more fun working on Ann Barson. It's almost like she almost brought my stitchy bug back. But yeah, I'm really trying to push through, y'all. I'm really trying to get these last 200 stitches done on kitty litter and then put it the F away because I am done with it. So that's really all I'm getting up to right now. Abby's fine. She's fine. It's Andy who's been the most sick this week. I tell you. I told y'all, I don't know if I told y'all, but he had to go to urgent care this past weekend, and they gave him a blood pressure prescription, and he's supposed to follow up with a doctor. I'm not sure when his doctor visit is, but he started taking it, and then he went to work Monday, and then Tuesday he came home after a few hours because he kept having dizzy spells, and the company nurse told him it's probably just a reaction to your blood pressure and everything, to your medicine. And so he'd gone back to the urgent care that day, and they kind of pretty much told him the same thing. It was yeah, it's just the medicine, this new prescription, your blood pressure has been up for so long, it's so used to being high that it doesn't know what to do reacting to this new medication. So he was out obviously the rest of the day Tuesday, and then they thought he was going to be able to go back today, but then the nurse, as she usually does, she always does, she had told him that he may be able to come back today. But when he called yesterday, she told him, well, as long as you don't have any COVID symptoms, you can come back Friday. And of course, this morning, luckily he didn't try to go to work this morning, but this morning he woke up and his stomach's been all in knots all day. So I'm hoping his stomach is better tomorrow. I really am, because I love him, but I can't be around him that much. Sorry, a long light. And his car behind me, a little Toyota, came dangerously close to hitting me as I was stopping at that light. I swear. But that's what I'm doing right now. So, but I guess I'll update y'all tomorrow on my stitching, and I'm not expecting anything other than, I think my Stitch Me fabric is supposed to arrive tomorrow, so I might wait until tomorrow evening to do the last update, so that I can show that, because our mail usually comes kind of late. It depends on what time she comes, and if Andy is not planning on doing anything tomorrow, whether he goes to work or not, then it might be a little bit more difficult for me to film. So, but I'll update y'all tomorrow, as I normally do. So, I guess until I see y'all then, bye guys. Hello, it's me again, coming at you, on technically, we are into April the 2nd, but for me it's still the evening of April 1st, so, and it's not that far into the 2nd. It's only like 12:11 in the evening, so we're not too bad. We're still doing pretty good. I wanted to come in real quick and do a final update for the week, and you will hear some noises. You may hear my dishwasher in the background. Yes, my dishwasher is running. I got a late start on a load of dishes because we had dinner, and then I waited like maybe an hour, and I just had so many dishes in the sink because I hadn't done them all day, and I hadn't done them since Wednesday. Yeah, I hadn't done a load of dishes since Wednesday, so I had a little bit built up, and I don't normally do dishes after dinner at night. I do sometimes if either I have a lot of dishes that need to get washed, or I get in a mood where I just need to clean. I will do dishes in the evening, but not usually. I'll do an evening load maybe about 5% of the time that I wash dishes. If you hear another noise, that would be Dean wanting to be let in, and he's gonna have to stay out because I'm not letting him in, and then have to let him right back out in an hour. I don't know, y'all. So obviously I wanted to come in and do an update to finish out the week. I finished my goal on kitty litter, finally. I got super close last night. I got I was thinking it was 30 stitches away, but it may have been closer to like 22 or 24 stitches away from my goal last night, and then I finished it up today. I did like 30 stitches this morning. I don't know. I got super close last night, and then I finished it up. I did some this morning, and then I just finished it up just now. So I'm going to show you where it was at when I first brought it out in March, at the beginning of the month. So what does it look like now? Now that I've done 2,007 stitches on it, technically. I have done 2,007 stitches on it. This is what an additional 2,000 stitches on kitty litter looks like. So, yeah. You can obviously, you know, you can see the face real good on this guy. There's still some here that needs to be done. And then this guy over here, you can kind of now start seeing his face coming into view. And obviously that's his ear coming up there. So, so yeah, it's coming along. But it's not going to come along anymore this year. I'm putting it away. But I kept it on the Q-snap just so I could show you guys. It's easier that way. So yeah, give y'all a close-up look. That's a lot of stitches, y'all. It's a lot of stitches. So, it's getting put away, and I am about to do that right now. Put my needle over there. Because I am sick of seeing this thing. I really am. Like the stitching in the holes that were like empty, or maybe they might have one corner of 1X in them already. That wasn't so bad. But when you start getting full, like when it was a square that was surrounded by 3 X's on either side, it was a lot. It just made stitching on this kind of challenging, is the word I guess you would use. So see how stiff this this Aida is. Some stiff Aida, y'all. It is some stiff Aida. So that's basically the size it's going to be. This is dimensions, so they're only going to give you like 2 inches on each side. So, yeah. So yeah, I am super happy to be done with this. So, happy to be putting it away, but also happy that I was able to meet my goal, because it was the project that ended up being the double down whip for the March numbers. So that's all she wrote. Like I said, happy to have my goal finished, and as a matter of fact, I am going to go ahead and mark that off of my thing. It's on this one. So where is my highlighters? Taking a blue highlighter, if I can find my blue highlighter. There it is. Take my blue highlighter, and I am going to mark that one off right there. Y'all, I'm so blind that my eyes are like, we need glasses for this. No, bitch, you don't. Trust me, you don't. You'll be fine. So, all done. I feel like there's something else I needed to mark off. I'm gonna have to let that go for now. So that is marked off. That's a goal complete. And that's my goal on that one. I've mentioned in a previous clip that I'm gonna have to kind of scale back my goals for the rest of my whip board. Including something that I've already worked on. I'm going to count my goal as met on that, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to bring it back out again this year. I'll try to work on it. I'll try to get around to working on it, but if I don't, then my new goal for it will have been met. So, but I don't think I worked on anything else. I think maybe I might have worked on and Barson. I don't know if I showed y'all this yet, but I'll show you. That's what I got done. I got the white done on the outside right there, and then I had started. Went ahead and put my needle up here to start on the ones on this. But I noticed when I went to start on this right here, I was going to count my starting point off of the lettering up here. I'm 2 stitches too far to the left. Yeah. So I have yet to figure out if I am going to frog that out and stitch it where it's supposed to be, or if I'm going to let it go and just keep going with it. What do you guys think? Oh, and I did do, these are the, where there's 2 birds right here, and then this is another motif like this one, so it's kind of even. So yeah, I don't know what to do. my perfectionist part of my brain wants me to frog it out and restitch it in the correct place, but the lazy part of my brain says, nah, it'll be fine. Let it go. I don't know what to do, guys. So I gotta figure that out if I want to. I'm not gonna go any further on that motif until I figure out if I'm going to frog out that one. They're all separated, so it's not like it's connected by anything. Like, I don't travel between motifs. So I gotta figure that out. Sorry, I'm looking at Abby. She had a bit of a time going down tonight, and as tired as she was, we tried to get her down earlier, but she wouldn't go down, and she would cry and cry and cry, and she would not settle. So I ended up having to give her some gripe water and try to give her a little something to eat, but she didn't really want to eat. I think she had a few carrots and maybe a couple bites of the little mini croissant thing that I gave her. Not very much. I'm sitting here watching. She's moving around right now. I'm just kind of hoping she'll stay down. But anyway, the only other thing I got for y'all right now is my Be Stitch Me fabric came in today. So I get a 40 count from Brandy, and I do get her neutrals line. You know, I used to be one of those people that would stitch on different colors fabric, like blue, green, purple. But it's like the older I get, the more experience I get in stitching, the more I just want to stitch on neutrals. But this is, what is this, cinnamon? This is called cinnamon, and like I said, this is a 40 count. So, really pretty. It does kind of have a mauvey, pinky kind of tone to it. I don't know if that's coming across, but yeah, it's really pretty. So, that will go in my stash. No, I have not canceled it yet. I keep meaning to, but I just don't have the willpower to do it. So that's all I got for y'all tonight. If I'm being honest, I haven't even started editing this video, so it's probably going to take me a little bit. It's not going to take too long because I don't have very many clips to edit. It is going to be a shorter video, I know. Just because Annie's been off most of the week, and kitty litter has really sucked all of my stitching. My mind for stitching has really sucked all that up. But now that kitty litter is done, maybe I can get some stitching in again. And plus it gets a little difficult too sometimes with Abby. If I'm able to get any stitching in during the day, it's usually like earlier in the day, when she's eating breakfast. And then after breakfast, most of the time I'll let her play in her playpen for a little while. That's the only time I really have during the day to get any stitching in. Because once she goes down for her first nap, like in the afternoon, most of the times I will put her down in her crib, and then I'll come in here and get straight on unloading the dishwasher and starting to load the dishes and cleaning up and doing whatever else. And so a lot of times I don't get any stitching in. If I don't get any stitching in the morning when she's eating breakfast, it's usually that evening, late in the evening, when I can get any stitching done, like after she goes to bed for the night. So I apologize if this video is a little short. It's been a challenging week, and the main culprit was kitty litter. I'm telling you, it's just, my hand hurt. Like, I got yesterday, I think I managed 138 stitches, and my hand was sore afterward, because it's just, you're sitting there grabbing onto the needle, and you're from up underneath, like you're trying to find a hole to come up under, and you're trying to find a place to bring your needle up without snagging on the stitch that's in there, and then just trying to, it was a mess, y'all. Like, I'm enjoying seeing it come to life, but at the same time, it's not the best to try to work on, especially in large chunks of time and large chunks of stitches, like trying to get 2,000 stitches done. I think next time I try to set a goal for that thing, it may be like a time goal, like work on it for 5 days or 5 hours, or 500 stitches. Because I don't usually count stitches. There are only certain times when I will count stitches. So, and it's definitely not going to be a 2,000 stitch goal. But anyway, I'm sure y'all have heard enough of kitty litter and my qualms with that project, but it is done for now, and it'll be put away for the rest of the year, so you don't have to hear about it again this year. So yeah, that's it for now. I need to go ahead and get this video uploaded, and I will see y'all again next week. Bye.